Happy Halloween. I'm Jordan and you're not. And it's time to celebrate. Ever since I was in 5th grade, I thought to myself, I wanted to see a Carrie remake and review it on Halloween. And I finally got my wish. So, since I was a kid, I've absolutely loved Carrie. Carrie is quite possibly one of my favorite Stephen King movies and books of all time. I have the book, I read it twice, and then I have this version. So yeah, you should read both of those, even though they're the same. And recently I got the original on Blu-ray. And I still only have Carrie 2 on VHS. That's another review for another time. So, I've seen the Carrie remake twice, and I think, yeah, I love it. It's a really good, modernized adaptation of it. They say that they tried to be more truer to the book, but really it feels more like a tribute to the original classic movie. So, this one, we got Chloe Moretz, who plays Carrie, and Chloe is amazing as Carrie. She needs to win an Academy Award for her portrayal as Carrie White. I feel so sorry for her and how, you know, what she goes through and what she has to deal with these teens hurting her and just harassing her. She is awesome as Carrie. Her performance alone is an A+ in my book. And Julianne Moore was a lot better at Margaret White than Piper Laurie was in the original. In the original, Piper Laurie feels like she's on a soap opera, like a melodramatic religious soap opera, and she tries to go as over the top as possible to just show how much of a Jesus freak she is. Now, either Stephen King really loves religion or he really hates it. I don't know. Alright, so now we gotta talk about each of the characters. Sue Snell, this time is played by, she has blonde hair in this one. Like in the other one, the original, she's played by Amy Irving. She has dark hair, and in that one, the original version, Nancy Allen plays Chris Hargensen, and Chris has blonde hair, but in this one, Chris has dark hair and Sue has blonde hair, so they kind of switched the roles on us. And the Chris in this one looks a lot like a tanned Amanda Seyfried from Jennifer's Body. And also, a few things that they got from the book was that Chris's dad is a lawyer, and that Sue is pregnant with Thomas Jelleberry, and that Margaret White works at the Blue Ribbon Laundry, the place that was in the Mangler. Has anyone's ever seen the Mangler? That's where Margaret White works. So the Mangler and the Carrie are connected. And also there was a tribute to The Shining. I don't know if anyone's picked up on that. But when the guys are going to go slaughter the pig, one guy says, "Uncle Jack is going to bash your brains right in." That's right from the original Shining with Jack Nicholson. You know, being covered in blood is not as fun as you think it might be. It burns, actually. It burns. And Tommy Ross, the Tommy Ross in this one is a lot more handsome than the Tommy Ross in the original, who had a big old blonde afro, just looked all, yeah. I'm not gay, I'm just saying that he looks better than the original Tommy Ross. And Miss Desjardins, that was in this one, played by Judy Greer, she was okay, but she sounded like a little girl half the time. Now, Miss Collins, who was supposed to be Miss Desjardins in the original, she had more authority than Miss Desjardins. She had like she could raise her voice if she wanted to. Mrs. Desjardins sounded like this in the remake, and she kind of just talked like a teenager. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so Judy Greer was okay. So, and also in this one, they make a video of it, of Carrie having her period, and they posted it on YouTube. So yeah, it is modernized. So yeah. In all, I would give this movie, yeah, this movie gets an A+ for me. And the prom massacre, it was really very well done. I love how Chloe Moretz looked like she was having fun with it. How she moves her hands in this one. You know, in the original, it's like Sissy Spacek, and in the 2002 TV remake, you know, Angela Bassett, they just stand there, or they just look like this. But in this one, Chloe, she's like she shows that she is having fun killing these people, and she can control it. And she just looks batshit insane, and she looks like she's having so much fun killing all her peers. I love that. I'm gonna watch that on Blu-ray 5 billion times when I get it. And let's see. Oh yeah, they did pretty much how the original movie ended with Carrie's house crushing and the rain stones. That wasn't in the original though. I mean, also in this one they didn't have the rain of stones at the very beginning of it when Carrie was a little girl. Yeah, because I was looking forward to seeing Carrie as a little girl bringing like rainstones to the house, and I even saw on the Internet Movie Database that had a young Carrie for that scene. They didn't show it. And also there's a picture of Chloe Moretz in a Kiss shirt, all bloody, as Carrie. It looked like that looks like it was a publicity, you know, shot for the movie, and it wasn't in there. That pissed me off. I hope that there's like a 3-hour extended version when it comes to Blu-ray. Okay, I think that's pretty much all I want to say. So I hope you all have an awesome Halloween, and keep it real.